Welcome to China Horse Business, the one and only podcast focusing on the booming Chinese equine market. Bringing to you by two experts of Chinese equine industry, Ziqing and Wen Li, from Shanghai and Beijing, introducing China to the world. Good morning, Wen. How's everything?
Good. September is a very busy season for the equine industry. In Beijing, there are competitions every weekend.
Right. I'm heading to Beijing this week for the Equus Open, held from September 21st to 25th. We will bring more information about this event in the next episode.
Cool. And we can finally meet in person.
Yes, finally. Look forward to it.
Great. In today's China news, let's have a look at the Hong Kong Jockey Club, who marked a new start of the season on the 11th of September in Shatian Racecourse. Zhang Li, Hong Kong's new chief executive, attended the opening race for the first time after his election. This demonstrates the support of the Hong Kong government for the racing industry.
The beginning of the new season is also marked by the new leadership of Hong Kong Jockey Club. Michael Lee was named as the new chairman for 2022 to 2023, with 3 new stewards also elected.
Lee's appointment follows the retirement of Philip Chen, who stepped down after serving 60 years as the club steward and passed to as chairman.
According to the Hong Kong Jockey Club, Lee is the director of Oxer Holdings Limited, a non-executive director of Hysan Development Company Limited, and an independent non-executive director for Chen Song Holding Limited.
In a recent interview after his nomination, Lee said, "I'm truly honored to take up the leadership of the Hong Kong Jockey Club. With our world-class racing attracting even more fans across the globe and the very bright prospects ahead for the equine industry in the Greater Bay Area, this is a very exciting time for the club."
All right, now let's head to Beijing and get to know more about I Do Dressage Academy in our China Club session.
The academy is founded by Lina Liu, one of the first dressage riders in China. Lina is from Xinjiang and started riding in 1994. She had opportunities to practice dressage in Denmark and Germany in 2002. In 2006, she won her first national champion. Later on, she was qualified for Beijing Olympic in 2008 with the host country ticket. She triumphed the national stage again in 2009 in the 11th National Games.
In 2015, Lina got her German system coach certificate and started her coaching career. She founded the I Do Dressage Academy in 2017 in collaboration with Equus International Riding Club. She rented a big indoor arena and boxes from the club. One of the members of Equus, also student of Lina, Li Houlin, is the founder of Chinese luxury jewelry brand I Do. The brand became the title sponsor of the academy from the beginning of this adventure.
As we all know, dressage is not very popular in China, but there is a growing interest in dressage partly thanks to Lina's continuous promotion and contribution. In the 14th National Games, Shanghai team was ranked 3rd in dressage, which is a breakthrough result for Shanghai, and Lina was the head coach for Shanghai team, and 2 of the riders are actually from her academy.
That's probably why dressage is getting more and more attention in Shanghai and set by Shanghai Equestrian Association as a key focus in the future development plan. A Spanish coach has settled down in Shanghai a few years ago with his Chinese wife. They follow the similar path of Lina by creating their own dressage academy within the Shanghai Quanjing Equestrian Club, which we introduced in the very first episode of Season 1. And I talked to them recently. Let's listen to it in today's China story. Hello, Jose. How are you doing?
Hello, everything really good.
Cool.
Thank you.
I'm very glad to have you on this podcast. And I know you from distance. We are friends, and with you and your wife, Christina. I know you are based in Shanghai, Quanjing Equestrian Clubs. Just want to know more about your story and what brought you to China in the first place.
Okay, pues I arrived here in China 10 years ago. long time.
Wow.
In the beginning, before I arrived 10 years ago, I started to work with Highland, the big company.
Yes.
Yes, because I look in the horses, look in the training for them for around 2-3 years, But after sent to them so many horses and coach, they offered to me coming here for be the manager in the training group, also for the horses. Yes, I think in the 2012, arrived here in China. I start to work with them, Highland. And yes, in the beginning, I coming for this training the horses, training the student. These students now, they are really good coach. In China, they have in the team. And also for prepare the show, Highland show. Yes, really, really good, amazing.
Yeah, very famous.
I work with them around 6-7 years. Long time. Yes, but and after my company with my wife, some friends, send the Spanish horses here and start to open the club or the our group for training the student horses. And yes, now we have a nice and big group.
Yeah, great. So you saying your main activities now here in your riding school within the Changing Equestrian Club, you're renting their facilities and maybe training some of their students, but you still have your own students, own horses, etc. I imagine your main focus should be the dressage riding.
Sure. After Highland, yes, 6-7 years. Like I told you, I make my own company with my dressage horses. Now I start to work with Juanjing around 3.5 years ago, Yes, now we have our horses, our group, different level of student for different course, really good for everything. We training every day is the horses. And in the weekend, we have a class with our student. And like I told you, different level, the down level, medium level, high level. Student, also the horses. We have 12, 13, 14 horses. We training for the competition because we have different students. They want only training for know the dressage, the equestrian. The other one, after this, they be focused in the competition. We have other students, they only won't be enjoy with the horses, but the general thing is they like be close to the horses, respect to them, different values, for the horses.
I suppose there will be your student will come from different professionals and with different ages and different purpose on dressage riding.
Yeah, sure. We have the student for the down level. Some student is 10, 11, 12. The other level is the student have 15, 16, 19 years the old. They have in the medium level, And also we have a student 30, 35, 40. This one, they are really training horses and do the competition in the high level, St. George or yes, really good.
Well, as we know, the dressage is relatively less popular than jumping in China nowadays. But you choose to set up your dressage school in Shanghai. Why is that? Why Shanghai? And how you foresee the future development of dressage in Shanghai and maybe overall in China?
In the beginning, because Shanghai is a really big city, everything here improved really fast. It's amazing, a great city. The market in all world, always the jumping side arrived before and improved more fast than dressage. But with the time, the dressage take the same place. I don't want Jumping is more important than dressage, or dressage more important than jump, but it's sure, no, the jumping always arrive before, and for the people in the beginning is more enjoy, but the time when the people start to know the equestrian and ride the horses, so many people choose the dressage. Later with the time, the dressage and jump is almost 50-50. I know why Shanghai first, yes, because it's a big city. The dressage with the time can be really, really big, really passion for everyone. And in the short future, when I start to hear in Tianjin, 3 years and a half ago, is I can compare 95% all things is jump. Only 10% is the dressage. Today, after 3 years, I can talk about 30-35% about the dressage. I believe in 2, 3, 4 more years can be equal, 50-50. For me, the dressage is my life. I believe only need the people know the more horses dressage, more dressage coach, and introduce the dressage. And of course, it's amazing sport, not only the horses, also this different discipline, jump, dressage, when the people can know, can be really enjoyed. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much, Rose, for joining us on this episode. And I'm so glad to talk to you. And please say hello to Christina for me.
Okay, thank you very much for everything.
The Spanish classical dressage is well known worldwide. It is more than sport, it is performance art.
So true. And the Andalusian horses are incredibly beautiful with stunning capabilities.
What a great country for horses.
Amazing. Hope we can travel soon enough to Spain again.
Fingers crossed.
Well, let's end this episode on this happy and hopeful note.
Okay, see you on next Tuesday.
Bye-bye. This podcast is co-hosted by Zoe King and Wen Li, powered by Wonder Horse, a business solution provider focusing on Chinese equine market and a bespoke equestrian community in China.